Chachanator here, and welcome back to another video. In this video, we have a deathmatch game, a little different than usual. If you're not sure what deathmatch is, basically you start off with a whole bunch more resources, and you need to build and expand out much quicker. And it's played on fast. It's also played on reveal map, and you can see it's Green Arabia, but it's a little different. You don't have any of the stray trees. There's no animals, and it's just a little bit cleaner, so basically let you build these buildings just a little bit easier. You can see they're sending their scouts out forward right away. Elcan True playing here in red, going to go ahead and stick his villagers in his TC and get a halberdier to kill the scout hussar pretty quickly. Looks like the Viper over here in yellow losing a villager real quick, and introducing the players real quick. We have the Viper over here to the left, and you should know the Viper. And Elcan True is he's just an American player, and I don't know if he was in the last deathmatch tournament. I know Viper was. I don't want to give it away, but he did really well. But if you want to watch those games, I believe most of them or all of them are on Boobly. This has some really good 1v1 death matches. Anyway, you can see the villagers. You can see the two guys are expanding out pretty quickly. Both playing as Celts, so it is a Celts war. Elcan True trying to get this castle up on the hill. Hills are really important. You take 25% less damage, deal 25% more, so putting your castles on top of hills is smart. You want to drop TCs next to gold, and you want to start building your eco up pretty early. Because even though you start off with a ton of resources, they will run out really quickly. Looks like Elcan True already has 4 barracks. He went for 3 stables, 2 barracks. And the Viper went for 4 barracks, 2 stables, and just two siege workshops. So Elcan True looks like he's going for more siege and more paladins. I'm not sure that's the best call. The paladins for the Celts are actually pretty weak. One thing to note is that relics are pretty important in a deathmatch game, so we're probably going to see quite a bit of fighting for the relics. Let's go ahead and take a look. If we can see, looks like Elcan True has much better relic placement. He could potentially get 4 relics, and the Viper, he'll get this one for sure. But if it becomes a long war, the gold and 1v1s do run out because you can't really trade. So relics become exceedingly important. Wow, Elcan True trying to get a pretty ambitious castle up, trying to get one up way over here in the front. Doesn't look like that's going to happen. And you can see now, this town center was denied by the Viper. Sorry, there's just so much going on. Looks like he's trying to keep these woad raiders around the relics just to protect them. And there's already 2 monasteries up. He's going to be picking those up pretty soon, and I'm assuming the Viper will be doing the same. He does not have a monastery. There he is. There. 1, now going for a 2nd monastery. Elcan True already starting to patrol these relics, and it looks like Viper probably trying to go forward and trying to claim these relics too. Another castle going up on a hill and covering his secondary gold, so that's good. Extra gold. Looks like we have 1 extra gold here on the side. Elcan True has another one over here on the side. Looks like Elcan True does have, I think, a better map. This hill is going to be pretty important, and so's this hill. If he loses control of those 2 hills, that could be bad for him, as the Viper can push in pretty easily. On the other hand, it should be nice for him to hold, but doesn't look like either player trying to get too aggressive yet. Looks like they're both trying to just kind of build up. Viper has lots of gold in the bank. Elcan True has almost none, but Elcan True's going, looks like, for a more gold-intensive army. He's got a lot more paladins, I think. And I think he's built more siege at the moment. The Viper just has a few siege onagers, and it's pretty even. But for some reason the Viper has a... Oh, did the Viper crash the market? Where's the market? I don't know. No one has a market yet. But I wouldn't expect to see him crash the market in a Celts war, just because wood and food are both used quite a lot, so you don't really want to sell that. Not that I'm a pro at deathmatch or anything, that's just my guess. Looks like Elcan True protecting the relics pretty nicely, but he's only picked up 1, I think that monk went back with it. I think he did. Right. This push over here by Elk Clan in the north is doing pretty good. Looks like he could take that castle down, but Wood Raiders do a ton of damage to Siege, so maybe not. A Trebek here. He's also pushing here on the east, so the Viper not looking in the best spot right now. Pretty good play by Elka and True. Viper gonna go try to pick up that relic, but there is a Paladin there. Viper might notice it and convert it though. Lots of Siege Rams coming in here on the front. Woad Raiders coming in as well. Wow, the Viper doesn't look like he's in the best spot. He did stop this push from the north, which was probably expected. Lots of Woad Raiders though. He could push this back, and these Siege Onagers should take out these Scorpions, no problem. They do need to stay away from those Rams. Ton of siege here for Elfland True, and he's also controlling over, looks like over half the map, so that's good for him. Lots of castles here for the Viper on these hills, so he is pretty safe there. Eco-wise, starting to get some farms out, starting to get some siege out, some Wood Raiders here in the back, but the Viper's kind of just stuck here in his little corner. Elfland True's really done well expanding, but now it's going to be, he's going to have to hold it. Looks like the Viper kind of stopped his push here, so he's going to have to come up with something. These Halberdier are going to get killed really quickly by these Woad Riders, but he probably doesn't want to spend too much gold at the moment. Population, the Viper 134, Elfland True 145, so still pretty similar in there. You can't come back very quickly in deathmatch, so that's one thing to note. So looks like these guys are both going to kind of build up their forces right now, build up their ecos. Looks like we got quite a number of farms coming up. Pretty, looks like pretty decent eco here. Let's see, that's not what I want. What is it? Oh, here we go. 117 villagers for Elfland True and only 78 for the Viper. 176 population for Elfland True and only 139 for the Viper. So Viper kind of falling behind. These relics, let's see, gonna put a castle up here on this relic, so he'll secure that one as well. Elfland True on 3, and he's controlling 4, the Viper just on the 1. So if this does come down in a long game, the Viper will be at a significant disadvantage. So we'll see. We'll see. He's got to be aggressive. Time is against him. 131 villagers now for Elfland True, who's now Popcat coming in on a push here again in the front. Just some Scorpions, so not going to do too much there. Got some Wood Raiders sitting here, and he needs to stop this push from the Viper. Here comes some Paladins, and the Viper doesn't really have anything to stop these Paladins, so those Paladins are going to kill a ton of siege. He's going to lose all those, yeah, he's going to probably lose, I thought he was going to lose all that siege, but it looks like, yeah, the Viper came back. He will lose all these Trebs, it's really expensive, and I don't think he lost really any Paladins, so Elfland True losing a castle, but he did all right there. I wouldn't be surprised to see him rebuild a new castle there. It's a pretty good spot for one. 138 villagers now. The Viper only on 84. Let's check the Viper, who's at the limit of food, but he's got lots of wood and gold. Maybe make a bunch of siege. I don't know. Losing a town center now, and the Viper can probably move to that gold now if he wants, trying to seed some more farms, and sending a monk here to go get this relic, so he might actually get away with getting that relic. That would be good for him. 4 against 3 relics is pretty hard to come back from, so looks like Elfland True gonna go ahead and mobilize over there. He has a little bit more military. The Viper kind of really low on population, only 118, and he's really low on food right now. He needs to, I don't know if he doesn't even have enough food to really keep his town centers going, and he's trying to make military as well. So not as well balanced eco as True here, who is pop capped and has he's not at the limit in anything except pretty much wood, although he did just spend a whole bunch of resources. But not a bad eco at all. He's probably gonna, I was gonna say he's probably stopped making villagers at this point, so he's pretty good on villagers now. And yeah, looking pretty good for Clan True. Does have pretty good map control. Reclaiming this gold again. And gonna go ahead and get that 4th relic. He'll probably take it back home over here. So again, the Viper's kind of in a tough spot here. So the longer the game goes on, the further and further behind he's going to get. Those 4 relics are going to make quite a big difference. Again, I'm not sure if anyone crashed the market. There you go. The Viper went ahead and already crashed the market. Assumedly so. Clan True doesn't have a market yet, so the Viper should be fine on gold for a while. Some paladins here in the back probably get taken out pretty quickly. More paladins over here though, and it's going to slow the Viper's eco down. And yeah, Clan True. Really, I think he just kind of needs to push right now. The Viper only at 112 pop, but obviously he doesn't know that. And he's at 200 pop, so really nice play from him. Looks like he's doing just fine here, trying to get these paladins back out, and he needs some siege to push. Lots of siege rams here from the Viper. They'll get taken down pretty quickly if he doesn't get anything over here to protect them. And he's probably going to pull him back to his castle. He's just completely, his whole eco right here, all these farms are just completely wide open. There's nothing there protecting him, and I feel like Clan True really needs to kind of capitalize on that. So lots of idle farms here, and Clan True, I think he's kind of overboomed. He's got 50 military out, 141 villagers, and a lot of food. So he may have overboomed just a little. I know the Celts are a pretty expensive civ though, because you're going for so much siege. The Viper on 107 pop, and let's see, looks like he's going for, he's got lots of idle military buildings, just really low on food, can't really get a whole lot out. Looks like Clan True is going to be pushing here from the right, or the north again. And on the east, probably be pushing here again as well. These rams going forward, not protected at all though, and if he just sends a few woad raiders over there, he can clean them up pretty easily. Viper trying to get some more siege workshops up, and again low on resources. 130 pop now. Clan True on still 200, still 143 villagers, and the Viper went ahead and protected his rams a bit. I think this castle will go down. Let's see. More raiding going on for Clan True here in the eco of the Viper, so the Viper is even lower on food, losing that castle here on the front. And let's see, I was gonna say a few more castles go down, but he can just come right here into the eco as well. But this is for the majority of where his farm eco is. There's another castle coming up to help protect that, and looks like that castle did go down. Just some stone though, no gold over here, and he took that relic back to his base, so that's safe and sound in his monastery way back here. The Viper, yeah, really not looking good. I think I've said that a lot. These two trebs will probably go down, as well as these villagers coming forward. What are those villagers up to? They could just be a sacrifice by Clan to Clan True to try to free up his cap, which is exactly what I think those are. So he's just trying to create more pop room. Gonna lose these two trebs. That's a tough loss. That's 400 gold each, or 200 gold each. 200 wood as well. Good job not having idle villagers. Only 2 idle villagers from Clan True. That's pretty decent. And yeah, the Viper really getting raided here pretty hard. I'm kind of surprised. I know True's a pretty good deathmatch player, but kind of surprised. And there's the GG from the Viper. So good game from them, and there's a little bit of deathmatch for you. Let's go ahead and check achievements. Military, pretty even there, but largest army for El Clan True. And economy, you can see he just absolutely killed it in economy. I think he did more raiding, and he also got his eco up sooner. And you can see those 4 relics. If had the game gone into a long game, that would have been a much obviously greater and greater difference. But anyway, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video, and I will see y'all next time.